Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of January reading for you all. January 16th through the 31st reading for Virgo. I hope everybody had a great happy new year. I thank you all that this new year 2021 is going to be fantastic. I just feel it. I just think it will be. So, hope everybody has a great new year and happy, healthy, and safe and well. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. Have you ever had those days where you wake up and you say, you know what? It's going to be a beautiful day. I feel like that with this year. It's going to be a beautiful year. All right, let's see what we got. Ten of Swords. But that's going out, you all. That's on its way out. Knight of Cups. Nine of Wands. Page of Swords. Ace of Swords. And the Death card. Death of the nonsense, right? Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. And the Justice. Strategy and happy family. Look how pretty that is. It's a nice card. Let go and recovery. Give me just a minute, okay? You know, it's so funny because as I was even shuffling these cards and I was telling you that story about you wake up one morning and all of a sudden you just feel better about certain things in your life, about the future, basically. That's sort of how I'm feeling with these cards. And it's not because I just said that. It's because these cards are kind of saying the same thing. It's weird. So here's the thing. With this Ten of Swords, you guys have been going through something that's been sticking and stabbing and abusing you a little bit. Sometimes this has been going on for quite some time. Sometimes it's over a month, sometimes it's over a year, sometimes it could be even longer than that. So with this Ten of Swords, this is the ending of that nonsense. And then I have this Ace of Swords. This is the next step of a brand new chapter and a brand new way of thinking and a clarity and truth and all kinds of really good stuff coming out. So with that being said, then I have this Death card over here saying, you know what, along with this walking away from maybe 2020, right, that you guys are saying, put that nonsense behind me. I'm going to let go of that nonsense and I'm going to move forward and I'm seeing the future in a much better way. So when I also get this recovery, I get this strategy and I get these cards as well, along with the Nine of Wands, something that you've been babying, basically, something that you've been nurturing, something that you've been taking care of, which could be your family, because I mean you guys are really strong connected with your family, so I could see that for sure. But it could be something else, of course. It could be anything from your job to your business to your home. You know, a lot of people at this time are struggling to pay their rent and things like that too. So it could be a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But with this recovery, that specifically tells me, you all, that this is changing for most of you guys. And I really feel it strong too. And maybe, I always meditate and pray before I do the readings. Maybe that's how I felt about it with this, because I just feel it that strong. So here's the thing. If you guys have been going through some sort of nonsense lately, like most of us have, for heaven's sakes, if you guys have been going through some sort of backstabbing or being picked on, or sometimes it's not even somebody picking on you either. Sometimes it's you guys doing it to yourself a little bit, or making yourself feel like that you're not doing enough. So sometimes when I get this Ten of Swords, I'm feeling like you all are beating yourself up a little bit, and you all need to quit doing that, because for heaven's sakes, if there's one sign in the 12, you guys are the most supportive and the most loving and kind and caring and always wanting to look out for somebody else. Every Virgo I know is like that. So I'm assuming it's everybody out there that's Virgos, because it's just who you are. You have that, it's almost maybe a sympathy, but yet a kindness, but yet a caring, but yet a loving type of a side to you. So I feel like sometimes you all just start thinking, well, I could have done more, or I should have done more, or I could have helped those people, or I could have given more money, or whatever it is. But you all need to realize that you guys do a lot for a lot of different people, and sometimes it's your immediate family, and sometimes, it's people in your community or in your church, or maybe it's even people that you don't know. But you have the biggest hearts in the world, so don't beat yourself up about something silly or something simple, or feeling like you should have done or could have done more, because you guys have already done more than is expected of you, more than you get credit for, and more than you get acknowledged for. So I had to say that for some reason, because I just feel like this is going to be a year of appreciation for you all. I'm not saying that, hold on, let me rephrase, okay? I think that more and more and more people are going to see what you guys do and feel it and know it and acknowledge it and appreciate it more than they have in the past, okay? So I feel like you're going to get a lot of pats on the back. Maybe they're going to say kudos. Maybe they're going to give you some kind of a token of appreciation or reward or something to that extent. Now, I mean throughout this year, I think you're going to feel it more and more and more. So I just wanted to say that, because sometimes you all don't hear it enough, and I think you guys are awesome. So you need to know it, okay? So here's the thing. You're walking away, I think. When I get this Eight of Cups, it's not one of my favorite cards. I'm going to be honest with you. But today, I feel like it's needed. It's necessary. I feel like you all are walking away from the nonsense, possibly from last year, 2020. You're putting all of that crap behind you. You're not going to put up with it anymore. You've got this Ten of Swords to where you've been sticked and stabbed, and sometimes it's you all doing it to yourself, but sometimes it's not. And then I have this Death card, and then this Ace of Swords comes out, and it just makes me feel like, seriously, you guys are seeing a better future all of a sudden. So if you're not feeling that way when you're listening to this, I feel like it's coming in extremely near future. And you guys are, maybe just like I said at the beginning of this reading, you wake up one day and go, it's going to be a better day, it's going to be a better week, it's going to be a better month, it's going to be a better year. You're just going to feel it in your bones. And it's a great feeling that I have, and it's a great optimistic, happiness kind of things are looking up kind of feeling. So you guys are going to feel it too. Now, when I have the Seven of Pentacles, sometimes this is like a reward for some of you all. Sometimes this is financial gain, harvesting your fruit and things like that. Sometimes it's some kind of surprise or a blessing that might be coming in for some of you guys. So if you're needing some kind of financial gain or needing something, you may be feeling blessed at this moment with this Seven of Pentacles. I feel like it's, and sometimes it's you all may have to wait for a second, but you'll see some kind of a miracle. Some people call it a miracle. It can be a blessing, it can be a miracle, it can be something that just gives you a big sigh of relief. So however you want to see it. Then I get this Justice card. So all of these cards, these three clarifying cards, you're turning your back on something, you're feeling blessed about something else, and then all of a sudden the Justice card's coming in. And this makes me feel like, first of all, I think you guys are going to feel more balanced. You're going to feel more justified. You're going to feel more like yourself than you did maybe last year or even last month. It's almost like you're going to be like, you know what? Okay, that's done. That's over with. Let's move forward. And it's going to feel a lot more balanced in your life. Because let's just face it, you all. So much stuff has went on in 2020 that we have all got out of our rhythm. We've got out of our normalcy. It just seems like nothing is really normal anymore. So that's kind of put a damper on a lot of different things. Even if you have been able to work, it's not the same as it was. So there's just been a lot of stress and a lot of aggravation and a lot of depression, I'm just going to say, and I don't mean to make this but you all know what I'm talking about. But then when I get this recovery card, this let go ahead and walk away from whatever nonsense that you're holding on to, and realize that your family is happy. So that's the main thing. That may be what you've been nurturing. And also realize that you are in the midst of recovery. Now, recovery can mean anything from you've been ill or sick, or someone in your family's been sick, but yet they're recovering. It could mean your finances could be recovering. It could mean your normalcy and your freedom and things like that is recovering. So this can go in so many different ways, but I honestly wish that I could get it for every single reading at this time, just because everybody is craving recovery, right? In one way or another. You guys are going to be getting it. You guys are going to feel a lot better. And it's going to be almost instantaneously, almost from one second to the next, or when you wake up in the morning, and it's going to be like, you know what? It's going to be a great day. And that's maybe how it starts. Or you're going to feel good about the year, or however. But it's just going to be a great feeling that you're going to have. Now, I have the strategy card over here too. And this strategy card can go in many different directions. Some of you all may be strategizing for jobs, or even maybe a new place to live, or maybe you're strategizing for opening your own business, maybe working from home, maybe getting a job that you can work from home, and maybe this is regarding your family, you're strategizing. Some of you all may have smaller children to where they're in school, but some are going and some aren't going at this time. Some it may be college. But it could be that you're living in a bigger city, or a place to where you realize now if you work from home, you could maybe move out of the city, or maybe into the country, or maybe, maybe you're going to go from a little tiny apartment to a bigger house somewhere else. So I feel like that there's something going on here that you all are strategizing, and you're trying to figure out the best ways to move forward with this Ace of Swords here too, and this Page of Swords. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I almost feel like with these two people right here, they could be your children, but they could also be messengers. They can also be emotions and things like that, and your thoughts and your clarity. But I feel like that there is either going to be a message or a response to some of you guys. Maybe you're looking for a job and you get a response from that job. Maybe you're waiting for some sort of acknowledgement from your city or state or something like that, and you'll be getting that. But I feel like that with these things that's happening, and this Ace of Swords, this could be like a clarity moment for some of you guys. It could be like a truth that comes out. It could be an aha moment. It could be that day when you wake up, like I said earlier, and just say, you know what, it's going to be a beautiful year. That's just the way it's going to be, and I'm going to make it that way. So I feel like with this Ace of Swords, some of you all are getting some sort of a acknowledgement almost, or some sort of, like I said earlier, aha moment, or some sort of truth that may be coming out, or some sort of information, news, things like that, that may just push you over the edge of saying, that's enough of that, I'm going to move on. It's going to be the death of that situation. You're going to move forward from it, and you're going to start strategizing for what's the best for you and your family. I just have a great feeling about it. I know a lot of things have been going on, but it just gives me a good feeling for you all, and I'm happy to say that. I'm so happy. Give me just a minute, okay? I'm going to rearrange. I almost feel like this one goes first. Sorry, I'm messing everything up, bless my heart. And I think that this messenger, or the news, or the information, so here's the thing, you all. Let me make sure they're straight, because I just messed everything up. Here's the thing. Sorry, excuse me. I feel like some of you guys have been nurturing something, someone, or a situation. It could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be your job, your home, all kinds of different things. You guys have been feeling like you've been mistreated or misinformed or being held down or sticked and stabbed. Sometimes it's you all doing it to yourself because you feel like that you could have done more or should have given more or done something different for someone or a situation, and you beat yourself up a little bit. You got to quit doing that, you all. With this Page of Swords, it's a messenger coming in. And I do think you're either going to get a message directly to you, or information directly to you, or an acknowledgement possibly, or you're going to hear something something's going to change. With that, I feel like you're going to have this death card. It's going to be a death of a situation the way that you know it. You're going to let go of something and walk away from something. Whether it's a physical walking away or whether it's a mental, okay, that's it. I'm done with that. Because with this Ace of Swords over here too, this is like a brand new chapter and a new way of thinking to a certain extent. Then I have this Seven of Pentacles, which really makes me feel like this is a blessing, or you're going to have possibly financial gain for some of you all, but I do think that it's going to make you very appreciative for something or someone or a situation that's really going to have your back, possibly. With this Justice card, I think that this is balance on one hand, and on the other hand, you could feel justified for something specific. Now, I have this let go and recovery, which you all already know. You've got to let go of something so something can be put behind you. And with this recovery, it is definitely recovery in different ways. It could be recovery from finances. It could be recovery from jobs, from your family situation. It could be a normalcy recovery. It could be all kinds of different recoveries. But for heaven's sakes, this is a great card at this time, especially. With this happy family, that's the most important thing to most of you all, is your family. Probably all of you all, I shouldn't say most, is your family. So that might be where you're strategizing. You're looking out for your family. You're thinking of a plan to get you in a better predicament, or in a better space, or in a better job, or something to that extent. I feel like you're going to, throughout this month of January and possibly February, I feel like you guys are really going to get somewhere that you've been wanting to get to for a while, and I feel like it's going to make you a lot happier in the long run. And then when I get to also this Justice card, now these could be court systems, these could be lawsuits, these could be some sort of justification in different ways. Maybe you guys are waiting for some kind of information or some sort of court case or something like that. It doesn't always have to be a court case, but sometimes it is. But I just feel like you're going to feel a lot better about a certain situation, probably by the end of this month, beginning of next month. And overall, in general, it's more balance in your life. And that, once again, is where this recovery is coming in. So I just think that even if you're going through something right at this moment, like maybe these two things right here, it's all going to pass and subside, and you guys are going to get some sort of information that's really going to be able to put this nonsense behind you. And you're going to feel so much better here very, very soon. I'd say probably within the next couple of weeks, you're going to see a big difference. And it could go on for another month or so, but I think you guys are going to feel it very, very soon. So I'm pleased to say that. I'm happy to say that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this today. I hope everybody has a happy new year. Be safe, be happy, be healthy, and try to make the best out of anything that you can, out of a bad situation if you can, because it is going to get better, and I think it's going to get better fast for a lot of you all. So that's great news and for everybody. All right, you all. Happy New Year. This is your second half of February 2021, January 16th through the 31st reading for Virgo. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today, and I hope you all come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.